Are you guys ready to start? Yeah? Pirate. Alright, so did you guys know that this year the Moncton Library is 100 years old? Did you know that? No? You know that? It's very old. Did you also know what else happened 100 years ago? Sleeping Beauty fell asleep, and she's been sleeping for 100 years. So today, we're going to have a puppet show, and we'll all get to see Sleeping Beauty wake up from her long sleep. So before we start, I want you guys to learn some secret words. During the puppet show, you're going to use those secret words to help the prince fight off the dragon and kiss the princess for her to wake up. So do you guys want to help the prince? Yeah? Okay, here are the secret words. Listen carefully. It's books are awesome. Do you guys want to practice? Okay, let's all say it together. Books are awesome. All right, so you'll need to remember those words. Now with the puppet show. Sleeping Beauty. Once upon a time, there were a king and a queen who wanted to have a child.
Ah, if only we had a child.
But they never had one. One day, when the queen was sitting by the pond, a frog leaped out of the water onto the land and said to the queen,
"Your wish shall be fulfilled. Before a year has gone by, you shall have a daughter."
came true, and the queen had a little girl.
I'm so happy with my precious daughter, I want to give a great feast.
The king invited not only his family and friends, but also the 3 fairies in the kingdom. The feast was held with splendor, and the fairies presented their magic gifts to the baby.
Precious baby, I give you the gift of beauty and kindness. Precious baby, I give you the best gift of all. A love of learning, a love of reading, and lots of books for you to read.
Before the 3rd fairy could give her gift to the baby, a witch appeared. She was very angry.
Why wasn't I invited to the party?
Nobody wanted her there because she was mean and nasty, and the king and queen were afraid of her.
Oh, beautiful lady, please accept my sincere apology. I meant to invite you, but you know how forgetful I am getting in my old age. I must have forgotten.
I don't accept your apology. When your daughter turns 15 years old, she will prick her finger on a spinning wheel and die.
And without another word, she turned and left the room. Well, how do you think the king and queen felt about that? But just then, the 3rd fairy came.
Do not despair, your majesty. I still have my gift to give. Your daughter shall not die, but will sleep for 100 years.
Listen to me, all of you. I order you to burn every spindle in the whole kingdom. Nothing will happen to my little daughter.
As years passed by, the gifts of all the fairies came true. She was beautiful, kind, and she loved to read. And I had soon read every book that the fairy had given her. One day, just after her 15th birthday, she was looking for more books to read. She heard that there was a library in the castle, and she went looking for it. She soon found it and was amazed at all the books that were there.
This is so wonderful. Look at all these books. There are enough books here to keep me busy for 100 years.
She reached out for a book called Rumpelstiltskin, with a picture of a spinning wheel on the front.
I wonder what this is. I've never seen one of these before.
Suddenly, the spinning wheel popped out of the book. The princess reached out to touch it. There was an evil laugh, and she fell to the floor sound asleep. This sleep extended over the whole palace. Everyone was asleep, even the king and the queen. After many years, a prince from another country heard an old man talking about the castle.
Tell me, old man, is it true that a beautiful princess has been asleep for 100 years in the library of that castle?
It is true, Your Majesty. Nobody can enter the castle. Many king's sons have died trying to get inside.
But how can that be?
A ferocious dragon guards that castle.
And do you know the name of the princess?
Her name is Briar Rose. The king and queen and the whole court are also asleep.
I am not afraid of a dragon. I will go and see the beautiful Briar Rose.
I am warning you not to go. It is dangerous, and probably you will not return alive.
You will see, old man. I will come back, and Briar Rose will come with me.
The prince soon arrived at the castle and was greeted by the dragon.
Where do you think you're going, young prince?
I am going to see the beautiful princess who sleeps in the castle.
Ha ha, that's what you think. You'll have to get past me first. Do you know the password?
Can you guys help the prince remember the password? Do you remember? What is it? Awesome!
You can't hold me back, dragon. The password is books are awesome.
The prince entered the castle, and what do you think he saw there?
The old man was right. Everybody is sleeping, even the horses and the pigeons and the cook and the maid. Who could be so evil as to do this?
When the prince entered the great hall, he saw the king and the queen asleep by the throne.
I must keep looking for the princess. Oh, maybe that's her over there. Oh, she is so beautiful. She's as beautiful as everybody said. I have to kiss her.
As soon as he kissed her, Briar Rose opened her eyes and awoke. She looked at him quite sweetly.
Oh, what happened to me? I can hardly remember. Who are you?
I am a prince from a faraway country. I am so happy that you woke up from a long sleep.
The last thing I remember now is that I was looking at a book.
You must forget about all of that. Now you were 5
No. Yes! The book was Rumpelstiltskin. So together, they read that book and many, many other books, and they lived happily ever after. The end.